Mickelson. A little bit of trouble here behind the trees. He's one down. Justin just missed a 5-footer for the win in the last hole. Oh, lovely camera angle. It's cutting in beautifully. Oh, what a shot from Mickelson. Will it go in? What a golf shot from Phil Mickelson. Fantastic. He loves it too.
This is Phil Mickelson. One up on Darren Clark at the 11th. Two eagles, 2 chips in, and both par fives.
There's actually a nice little bank about 15 feet long and left. And if he got a good lie, he can probably spin it a little bit, work it closer to the hole.
Just unbelievable.
Mickelson.
No American has ever had a hole-in-one in the Ryder Cup.
What a time to bring that up. You'd hate to make 2 and lose the hole. Well, you nearly called it, Renton. I tell you, I'd be a little nervous. And he's just the sort of player who'd do it.
Beautiful shot from Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson, he's had a pretty torrid Ryder Cup so far. He's 3 down after 6, but this to win 1 back against Francesco Molinari. Molinari with a par putt to come, but he's not going to get a chance to play it. Well, that'll give Phil Mickelson a bit of a lift. Back to only 2 down.
It's normally you can get a nice high flight in these long irons, but coming out the rough, can he keep it on the green? We'll just have to wait and see. Sounded good. It has a marvelous shot. That could come back to the hole too. Here she comes. He might have made 2.
What a shot there. The Americans just wouldn't lie down there too good for that, and we've seen many great shots already in these 2 days.
I would say under the circumstances, very much so, that might be top of the list.
This is Mickelson's 4th now. He hit a shot out of the trees, well over the green,
Gary.
but he chips it in for an easy par.
So he's got the tap in, birdie at 10, and chips in for the par at 11. I'll tell you, this afternoon's got the same feel as yesterday's fireworks, doesn't it? A little magic being spread around the country club this afternoon.
Now Mickelson has the ball above his feet with the hole cut on the left-hand side, so a different problem. It's now 146 yards. This shot just right of the hole.
Pretty shot. Beautifully done. Controlled the trajectory. There's that distance control we talked about that Mickelson has worked so hard on.
And Mickelson has arrived.
Perfect lie here from Mickelson. Light rough. Slight downhill lie, 86 yards.
Touche. Fantastic shot from Mickelson. Gimme birdie.
That's what he did in the final hole in their 4-ball match yesterday afternoon at the 17th.
Mickelson for a birdie at 13. This fellow suddenly has found his putting touch. They like it. Look at that. 1 up. I think that's one up for Phil Mickelson, and suddenly the pendulum is swinging back towards Lenny Watkins and his team.
Phil Mickelson now with his second shot to the par 5. 545 yards, this one. This is fantastic. Maybe an albatross. Well, that's the sort of golf he plays.
Phil going with the 2 gloves, as he often does in cold conditions. 136 yards, and he's got a bit of a downhill lie. Not a great angle, but it doesn't matter. This is just a nice full pitching wedge in the cold conditions this morning.
Another wonderful shot into the opening hole, this time Phil Mickelson.
It's not all bad news for Mickelson. He's actually found a pretty good lie. All he has to do is try and judge the pace down the tier.
Dear me. Sound effects returning just for a moment. Hopefully they'll be back permanently, because you can just hear the atmosphere rising. At the moment, it's the American supporters who are making the noise.
McDowell has found the drink.
Mickelson.
Be right. Come on, likes the look of it.
Does he ever like the look of it? And that might just be thank you and good night in match 2.
Mickelson at the 13th, 3 down against Philip Price. Having to use his short game experience here to try and get this wedge close. Oh, and it might even go in. Beautiful shot. Didn't quite get the spin back.
Marcos missed the fairway over to the left. Mickelson has to recover. Pretty good lie out of the primary cut of rough.
Get it in there. Go, man, go.
That's a good shot.
Great recovery from Mickelson. All square with Westwood and Montgomery.
Mickelson at the third. His third shot. See if he hits his flop. Actually had a lot of room to run the ball up, and this is wonderful touch. Absolutely gorgeous. Can't believe he didn't make it.
Mickelson second. Phil's not giving up easily.
Rose is stormy 4, so Mickelson has to win the last 4 holes to try and salvage a half a point.
Well, he's probably got a 6-foot ridge to come over, and as he lands the ball on it, it's going to shoot sharply away to the right. That gives you an idea. And coming out of this very thick, wiry grass, to get any control on the ball will be very difficult.
Well, he's done that particularly well, I would say, because he's taken much of the slope out of the shot altogether.
Well, probably the only man in the field that could play that, the Phil Mickelson flop shot. It's very good.
Mickelson got to fade this one. Around the trees, he's got the fade. pretty tidy.
Well, at the moment, the momentum is definitely with the Americans, and they can absolutely do no wrong. That was a wonderful shot.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not sure if this match is going to be of any consequence at the end of the day, but Johansson is really testing Mickelson here early. He's two up and has hit it very close to the hole here on the 6th.
Oh, and what a shot from Mickelson. What a reply to Johansson. Quality golf from these two youngsters.
Meanwhile, at the 10th, Mickelson. Can he get closer to the pin than his playing partner? Oh, he can. Excellent shot from Mickelson. Putting the pressure on Westwood and Keimer.
Mickelson at the 14th out of the bunker, his second. Just a thing of beauty.
You know the trouble with these players? There aren't enough superlatives, not enough adjectives to describe their play. It's ridiculous.
Back to 17.
Mickelson, oh, he couldn't, could he? Oh! He had the audacity to take the flag out. That's how confident he was at playing that pitch down the hill. And that is just another masterstroke by the man who's probably got the greatest short game in the world, or has done for the last 10 years. Quite astonishing.
The 6th, Phil Mickelson's second. The sirens call.
Unbelievable.
Lobbing a sand iron.
We'll give them a birdie.
Huge support out there for the American team.
2 putts for Mickelson and DeChambeau to claw one back. Remember, Dormy down, so they do need to win every hole on the way in. Lovely putt from Phil. Again, seeing a player with 2 putts dropping it in one. Does make it a lot easier when that pressure's off.
Well, Mickelson's got just no angle to come in here.
Well, I mean, he realistically hasn't got a shot really. I mean, he's got some sort of 5-wood by the look of it on the upslope. He's got to hit it very high to get over the oak tree that's guarding the front left of the green, and then somehow get it to stop softly. Oh, he's cut it up there. This is a sensational shot.
That was awesome.
This is a pin that Mickelson should be able to get close to.
This for par at the 8th. It'd be miraculous, and it was. Oh. Unbelievable.
Now, I suspect that's the loudest noise that we've heard over the first 2 days. And there are no question about that.
Check in first at the 5th. Second shot, Phil Mickelson. Currently 1 down. Out of the left-hand rough. Oh, look at this effort from 173 yards by Phil Mickelson. And he passed Jim Furyk's ball on the way, so both with good birdie chances.
Let's see what Mickelson can do.
He's been back to form big time today, Phil Mickelson.
With the honour, the Americans after winning the previous hole.
Go.
Strong man Mickelson, tough for Stenson and Wilson in this game. This is a game which certainly Isinger would be expecting to pick up a point on.
Mickelson hit it.
Yeah, it's going to work. It should follow right.
In the end, hit a great shot in here this morning. I think it wasn't quite what he was aiming for. Into the left flag and the left of the flag. Just trying to hold it on that wind. The line is good if the length is.
Mickelson second to the 15th. Gallows already missed the green. Some pretty thick rough as well. So that is looking very good now for Phil. In fact, very tasty indeed.
To these putts on 18, Phil Mickelson and Sergio Garcia, stunningly high quality game. 17 birdies in 17 holes. Is there one more winning birdie to come?
You don't win Augusta without being able to make those. What a putt.
It's almost beyond belief, the quality of the putting. Phil Mickelson does it again, a birdie at the last.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here. And to subscribe, click here.